I want to share a video with you, brothers and sisters. You know that y'all been raised to be in this.
I'm not to jump the gun because there's so many variables that can make the difference.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. I want to share this video with you guys that shows how the black church has played a detrimental part in our community. Now, y'all all know, if y'all haven't known that George Zimmerman got a jury that's going to be favorable to him. And what's going to happen is Trayvon Martin family is going to walk away just saying that, we had our day in court, because that's what they've been saying to the world. And I'm sorry, but that being monogamous, or being stoic and shit, I'm sorry. I just can't get it in our head. Why don't we have the right to be angry? Everybody else has the right to express their opinions, their anger, but we always got to be taking on the chin. And then every time we turn around, you hear us mention God. God will get us through. God will get us through. I'm not telling y'all not to believe in God, but I think the problem is we're not spiritual, but we're religious. We're bought into dogma, religious dogma, and I'm telling you right now, it's dangerous. This shit is dangerous. And when I'm finna play, and listen to this brother closely, what he said, what they being told in Florida, the black community. I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be a little whimper. It's gonna be a thud. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Them people in Florida, I'm telling you, our people are so conditioned to stand down when it comes to others who do wrong to us, but then tell people, don't let that motherfucker get in your face. Beat his ass. You don't believe me? All you gotta just go to World Star Hip Hop. That's all you gotta fucking do. This is why I say the black family unit need to be fixed. The black community may have a serious, major overhaul. But let me share this video with you, because it's quite disturbing to me. Listen to what this brother got to say. Because you're going to sit there, you're going to tell you the mind of the slave, and that's still here in the 21st century.
I'm not to jump the gun because there's so many variables that could make the difference in this case. But let's just cut the cheese and let me ask what many people who follow what we do want to know. What do you think the effect will be on the people, the civilians, the citizens of this country, either way, if Zimmerman walks or he gets locked up? Because with this type of case, everybody is not going to be happy and satisfied because of how this country has been.
Well, it depends. First of all, we have to understand that if this case was taking place in a place like New York or Chicago or maybe Los Angeles or San Francisco, there would be some type of turbulence. There would be a mass movement and outcry. But in Orlando and Sanford, first of all, people don't understand that the Department of Justice have controlled the protesters in this whole atmosphere. They have sent down peacekeepers telling the black community how to react, how to respond, and what to do. Even telling them what leaders to have and to speak out. People don't realize that several months ago when we had the rallies in Sanford, it was financed by the city, supported by the Department of Justice, and they kept on telling the larger community, hey, take it easy, don't do anything, don't be violent. That's putting a seed within the community saying that black people are violent when this type of thing takes place. No, that is not the case. We are only violent when there's violence against us most times.
Right.
All right? So in the Deep South, as we are now, if Zimmerman walks, surely there would be some protests, there would be some hurt, but everything will go back to usual. Because that is the shame.
That's a shame.
Because that is the environment that we live in. And for the most part, the African American community has forgotten how to protest and how to fight for their rights. All we do is walk around and talk about no peace, no justice, and there's nothing to it. It becomes a slogan, a rhetorical element of statements, which means nothing. So we have to have a new approach to these things. So if he walks upset, church leaders are going to pray a little bit, then things in a couple of weeks will be back to usual. I guarantee that, sadly.
Wow. I mean, the churches...
Well, here, yesterday and 2 days ago in the Orlando Sentinel, which is the major paper in this area, They were already telling ministers within Sanford and Orlando and surrounding communities to talk to the congregation, tell them not to be upset, tell them to be restrained in their protests. When the black churches under people like Martin Luther King and others were telling people to hit the streets, to have nonviolent protests, and to disobey laws that are unjust to our people, the contrary is taking place. They already set in line that the black community will not do anything if Zimmerman walks. And there's a highly likability that he may walk. What I just understand with the case right now, the people they interviewed in reference to the voice analysis is falling in the hands of the defense. That is, they have a better case right now. I mean, they have more experts and better experts. And also, this is another issue. It seems as if every time there is a case representing our people, the state drops the ball. All right, constantly in Florida. I don't know if they don't have very good lawyers. I don't know if they don't utilize the research abilities and the infrastructure they have, but they seem to drop the ball when it comes to us being defended in reference to our rights.
Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. And you said nothing but 100% truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what have I been saying since I've been on YouTube, and even other brothers out here, some that you don't see a lot of output anymore or no longer on YouTube? They said that the black church is a pacifier. It's being used to our detriment. Let me tell you something. Y'all have to understand the history of the church. The slave master didn't want us to practice our ancestor religions, because a lot of the stuff that you see people do today, it comes from us. There's a reason why the Vatican ordered all the paintings to look Caucasian. It's a reason why these things are going on. They picked the most loyal slave, taught him how to read, and said, you go out there and you teach these people what we tell you. And any miracle they get, attribute to this God, to our God. Now, I'm not saying God don't exist, but I'm saying you praying to a God that they pray to, but yet they treat you like shit. Listen to what this brother said. They sent motherfuckers in already to tell y'all to stand down. Remember, it was black people saying, don't go in Sanford, don't be getting angry and protest. The problem, we the only group of people who don't say or do anything anymore. This is by design. Take the heterosexual black male out of the home, make him an enemy to the community, and let those who are not heterosexual, those who are not about the family, those who are not about the community or the upliftment of the community, let them have a voice. Let them get the FaceTime in front of the cameras, in front of the community, and then tell our children, woe is me. You can't be no more than what you are. How many times have I told y'all in various videos? How many times did I tell y'all in various videos that I said Zimmerman might walk? I've been telling y'all this. I've been telling y'all about the things that some of our own people have been saying out here on YouTube. It's bad enough. They made a target. Now, anytime news want to find out anything, they'll find out who made these things. They can find anything else. They can tell you what you probably ate for dinner last Thursday. But they never released the person that made them Trayvon Martin targets for the range. Y'all saw what that cop did 2 months ago. Got fired because he took a Trayvon Martin target range. He thought he would be funny. He thought he'd be cute. I told y'all the black church is the most dangerous thing in our community. Yeah, the gun violence and the stupidity, but the black church, it encourages this shit. It tells black men to stand down, tell black women, tell your sons and them just to pray on it. This is why these pastors make so much money. I said, do y'all ever question y'all church? Do y'all ever want to see where the money is going? Remember, church is tax exempt. It's tax exempt. So you can't say they ain't paying taxes. The only thing they should be paying for is overhead. If you got a brand new fucking building, where that money going? These churches, when they have these canned food, these food drives and all this shit, they get grants from the fucking government. Don't y'all question any of this stuff? This brother told you basically what happened to what's going on, and I told y'all this was going to happen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, brothers, sisters. It ain't too many more these videos I'm gonna find myself doing, because it's frustrating. No, I'm gonna still do my own website, but I may not do any more commentaries. But then again, somebody's gonna piss me off, and I might keep going again. But right now, I feel frustrated because it's sad that our community people in our community don't have that get up and go. We keep making fucking excuses for stupidity. There were people in our community told the new Black Panther Party and the Nation of Islam to stand down. I told everybody last year, I said, we making a mistake. We're making a mistake. Like I said, when they say George Zimmer's not guilty, I don't want to hear too many people out here saying they're going to do something they're not. Because I've been saying it, because right now we've been quiet. If you notice on YouTube, it's been only a handful of people talking about this. And I think I've probably been a little bit more consistent than most, which is sad. I direct this towards the black man. Brothers, you need to look in the mirror and look at yourself. You need to understand, every time you allow another brother to fall by the wayside, or you rationalize another brother's stupidity, or give cover and comfort to those inside or outside the community who do our community wrong, you're not a man. You're a punk. You're a boy. You're a bitch. You claim to be a man, why don't you carry yourself like a man? Any person that comes into our community and does harm, whether they look like you and I, do harm for shits and giggles, or because they figure they can, you're supposed to deal with that. There was a time when we did that. Something happened. It's painful. This is why I stopped going to church a long time ago. I can't deal with the hypocrisy. Don't tell me to turn the other cheek, but the other motherfuckers don't do that. We the only group of people told to turn the other cheek, but everybody hit us on. As soon as we turn the other cheek, they hit us on the other cheek. Then they kick us on the backside. Then if that don't work, they take out a gun or a knife or a bat. This shit is painful.